Hey everybody, it's Wootini from GayGamer.net here with another weekly video podcast. This past week was Thanksgiving, which unfortunately put the kibosh on quite a bit of gaming because I had to go travel upstate to visit my family for the holiday. So I did mostly portable gaming. I had my 3DS with me, and I enjoyed quite a bit of Paper Mario, and of course some Style Savvy, because, I don't know. It's funny because I always feel like, oh, I just want to play a little bit of Style Savvy, just a little bit, just, you know, a couple of customers, whatever. An hour later, you're like, just one more outfit, you know. I just get sucked into it. It's weird. Because there's always more customers to deal with, and there's always more clothes to buy, and there's always more dress-up to play, and then there's always more contests to enter. So it's really fun. I know a lot of people probably make fun of me for playing this game, but I enjoy it a great deal. Paper Mario is also a great deal of fun. I have to say I was a little annoyed by the whole sticker mechanic, because in the very beginning there are stickers everywhere. You peel them off of walls and everything, and you're collecting your stickers, but you have to use the stickers in battle, so those are your attacks. So you have, you know, jumping stickers and jump stickers, hammer stickers, other assorted different stickers. Some are defensive, most are offensive. And in the beginning it was fine because they gave you plenty of stickers to peel. But then all of a sudden it was like, okay, now you don't have a lot of stickers, and they weren't giving you any on the walls, and you needed them to fight. And, you know, the enemies regenerate if you leave the area to go back to the store to buy more stickers, and then come back, the enemies will all be there again. So then sometimes you'd have to be judicious and, like, skip them and run past them to get to where you gotta go, because you couldn't waste them. Because in the beginning you only have one page of stickers. Or is it two? Whatever. You don't have a lot of room for stickers. But as you play, you get more and more pages to your sticker album, and then you can store plenty of them. Because also you have to have certain times you have to have special stickers that take up a lot of space in your album. Like a quarter of a page, so that gets annoying. But it's really fun, and the graphics are adorable. Of course, it's Paper Mario, so of course it's going to be adorable. And the 2D flat characters in the 3D universe it's a great effect, as I knew it would be. I have gotten stuck a couple of times, and I have had to resort to GameFAQs to tell me, like, wait, which way am I supposed to go now? Oh, okay, I go over there. But I had to wait until I got back from upstate after Thanksgiving before I could get back into playing my Wii U. It's like Nintendo, they did the same thing with the Wii. I remember, like, that came out, like, just before Thanksgiving or something, or Christmas, because I remember getting it, and then, like, bringing it with me to my parents' house to say, like, look at this awesome new fun console, you'll all enjoy playing Wii Sports, look, it's bowling and tennis, and they didn't. I mean, they sort of did for a little bit, and then they were like, okay, we want to watch football now. Because my family cares about actual sports, I guess. So I wasn't going to bother bringing the Wii U, because it's just too much, so, and it's also kind of heavy. So I said, no, I'll let them watch their football. So when I got home, I was able to finally get back into it and play some more. I like Nintendo Land a lot. There's a lot of different games to play, and the only problem is that I can't suddenly have, like, 3 or 4 friends over to play the multiplayer ones. And having played demos of those, like the Animal Crossing one or the Mario Hide-and-Seek one, like, you need to have at least a few people. If it's just you versus... They say you can play 2 to 5 people, but honestly, with one person, it's gonna be kinda lame. Like, who cares about hide-and-seek when there's just one person to seek? It's more fun when there's multiple people. And then certain things like the Luigi's Mansion game, or the Animal Crossing game, where they, like, you can use cooperation amongst those other players to help each other, versus the guy with the gamepad who's trying to hunt you down, that's when it's more fun to have lots more people. If you just got the one person, who cares? But me and my husband have played some cooperative games like the Metroid or the Zelda, and they're fun. And I've played some of the single-player stuff, and it's great fun. And I did finally start Zombi U, and I really hope that they weren't lying to me. When I played the demo, I was very intrigued by the whole concept of when you die, you wake up as another survivor in the safe house and start over. And then you have to go out and complete that mission that you died on, and while you're completing that mission, you run into your previous character as a zombie, and you have to kill them in order to get the supplies that they were carrying in their inventory. Otherwise, you've got, like, next to nothing. And I'm like, that's a really clever gameplay mechanic. How many lives do you get? And they said they were unlimited. And, oh, I really hope they were unlimited. Because I'm, like, I'm not even 2 hours in, and I'm already on, like, my 7th or 8th survivor. Some of them don't even last 5 seconds. It's really unfortunate. But it's fun so far. I know there were some mixed reviews going on. I haven't actually read any of them because I didn't want to, like, you know, taint my opinion of the game. So I didn't want to read any of the reviews, whether they be positive or negative. I wanted to just start playing it. But I think it's fine. I mean, the controls are fine. Like I said when I played the demo, like, using the gamepad as your controller isn't as obnoxious as you'd think it is. It seems like it would be really big and bulky, but it's very light, and I don't have a problem with it. You know, and the inventory buttons are, like, right there in the upper right and left-hand corner, so you can easily tap them with your thumb to switch weapons. And, you know, the whole point of, like, looting corpses or dumpsters and then having to use the touchpad to, you know, move stuff around and then, you know, back out into the game world again, that's on purpose because they want you to be... It doesn't pause the game while you're managing your inventory. And that's on purpose, to scare you. But, I mean, the graphics are great, and, you know, I just can't quite get the hang of the cricket bat, because I don't want to use the gun all the time, because A, it's noisy, and B, limited ammo. But the cricket bat is really hard, because I can't quite get in there to hit them without them hitting me at the same time, and that's kind of irritating. I'll get the hang of it eventually. So I'm very much enjoying my Wii U, aside from a few hiccups. I have to say, I really hope that there's another... As bad as that first system update was, that took like almost 2 hours, I really hope there's another system update coming, because the time when switching between apps is just horrible. Like, the Wii U starts up, that's fine, but you try to go into Miiverse, or, you know, your friend list, whatever you're trying to do, anytime you try to open anything, it's like molasses going uphill in January. And I know it's probably, if I actually sat down with a stopwatch and timed it, it's probably like 15 seconds or something, you know? But it feels like forever when you're just waiting. I just want to open up Netflix, come on. Or, oh, I just want to open up the Miiverse, come on. And then, like, if you finish something and you want to go back to the main menu, it still takes a really long time just to bump back to the main menu. And I've tried to video chat with people, but everybody I call, they don't pick up. Some because they were in the middle of a game, and another one said that they didn't understand what was happening. And I asked them what it is that you get when someone's calling you, and they said that the home button flashes blue, and that's it. Like, there's no, like, on-screen indicator that you're getting a video call. So I'm like, okay, well no. Because while I was playing it one time, I was playing my Wii U, and I saw the light blink, and I didn't think anything of it. But I guess you're supposed to press that, and then it'll tell you, you have a call, click here to answer it. But I guess if you're in the middle of a game, does that save your game while you're doing the video chat, and then you can go back to it? Because that would be kind of annoying if it didn't. I don't know, because I've never actually been able to complete a video chat. I'm still using it for, you know, the Wii to play Animal Crossing, and also to keep track of my Wii Fit progress. I'm looking forward to Wii Fit U, if only so that I can not have to go into the Wii sub-menu in order to, you know, do my daily weigh-in and stuff. Also weird is that this week they finally got Amazon Video and YouTube up and running. I don't use Amazon Video, but I did try the YouTube app, because when this console launched, there was an icon for the YouTube app on the home screen, but it didn't work yet. So I went in through the browser and I went to YouTube, and it works just fine through the browser. And in fact, as it turns out, that's how you should probably watch YouTube videos on your Wii U if that's what you want to do. Because when you try to do it through the YouTube app, it's horrible. I tried watching something through there, and the interface is awful. On Netflix, you're scrolling through on the touchscreen and picking what you want to watch. On the YouTube app, you use buttons. How does that make any sense at all? Like, you have a touchscreen. Use it. So, it's kind of horrible. Searching and everything was just terrible. Like, it gives you the whole, like, featured videos and stuff, but to try to find what you actually want was kind of annoying. And then when I tried to play something, you're still not scrolling through videos. You're using the thumbsticks to scroll, which is annoying. And then when it started playing, it kept pausing. It wasn't streaming it very well at all. Meanwhile, when I had previously used the web browser and gone to YouTube and then watched a YouTube video, both on the gamepad screen and on the TV, because you can switch, it streamed perfectly fine with no hiccuping. So I'm not really sure. Maybe they're going to tweak the YouTube app. Hopefully they will. Otherwise, I would recommend just using the browser. At least Netflix works. That's the important one. You know, who cares about YouTube, really? And as long as there's the web browser to use it, then that's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, so I'm just still playing around, and so far still really enjoying the Wii U. I know a lot of people who've gotten it, so my friends list is growing. And I appreciate that it's done like Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network, where you just have to know their screen name and you send them a request and then they can say yes or no whether they want to be your friend. And that's really helpful, as opposed to entering in annoying friend codes. I will also say that it appears that it's not as difficult to find a Wii U console as you might think. I don't know if that's just because Nintendo is really keeping up with the demand, or whether there's not as much demand as there was for the Wii. We'll see what happens. I'm very curious. I'll be very curious to see what the sales figures are, and especially after the holiday season. Hopefully they're good, because I want all the developers to start making cool Wii U games that really take advantage of the tablet and aren't just like, you know, ports of existing game that have a little bit of tablet functionality, touchscreen added in. Because everybody said the 3DS was screwed because it got off to a rocky start, but it's huge now. So Nintendo clearly knows what they're doing. So everybody laughed at the Wiimote. Everybody thinks the gamepad is weird. I'm curious to see where it goes. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying it, and more people are going to buy it, and then the developers will continue to make awesome games for it. I'll let you know if I find anything else to talk about the Wii U next week. Otherwise, I'll start talking about games more specifically. And I will see you next week, and I will shut up now. Bye-bye!